If your cat follows you to the bathroom, there's a reason most owners never discover. And once you understand it, you'll never see that moment the same way again. Do you really know what they're trying to tell you? Yes, it's funny. Adorable even. You sit down, and there they are. Paws at the door, squeezing through the gap, sitting right at your feet like they've been assigned to guard you for life. Most people laugh it off. They take a photo. They post it online. But behind that moment, something deeper is happening. Something most cat owners never fully understand. This is one of the most emotionally revealing things your cat can do. And if you brush it off as just a weird cat thing, what most owners do without realizing it, you might be missing one of the most sincere messages your cat has ever sent you. So let's start with the one that surprises everyone. You're not just their owner. You're their safe person. Think about this for a second. When does your cat follow you to the bathroom? Not when a stranger is over. Not when there's chaos in the house. It's you. Specifically, deliberately, consistently. You. What most people don't know is that this behavior is rooted in something that forms in the earliest weeks of a cat's life. Kittens follow their mothers everywhere, not out of curiosity, out of survival. The mother is safety. The mother is warmth. The mother is the difference between life and death in a world that is still too big and too loud to understand. A study published in Current Biology found that cats form secure attachment bonds with their owners in a way that closely mirrors how human infants bond with their caregivers. When cats are securely attached, they use their owner as a safe base, a source of comfort in uncertain situations. Your bathroom, with the door closed, with you out of sight? That's uncertainty. So your cat follows you not because they're being clingy. They follow you because you are their safe base. The moment you disappear behind that door, something in them says, stay close. Don't lose them. This isn't just a cat being a cat. This is trust, quiet, unconditional, and ancient. The door is the problem, not the distance. Here's something you've probably done without thinking about it. You close the bathroom door, your cat meows, scratches, stares at the gap underneath like they're solving a puzzle they absolutely must crack. And you think, they just want to be nosy. They just want what they can't have. But here's what's really happening. What's actually happening is that your cat doesn't understand closed doors the way you do. In the wild, a closed-off space means danger. It means isolation. It means something went wrong. Cats don't have the cognitive framework to know that you're fine, just on the other side, and that you'll be back in 2 minutes. All they know is, the person I trust most just vanished behind a barrier I cannot breach. Researchers at the University of Lincoln studied how cats respond to barriers between themselves and their owners, and found that many cats show signs of genuine stress, elevated alertness, vocalization, and persistent searching behavior when they cannot access their primary attachment figure. Your cat isn't being dramatic. They're being honest. The scratch at the door, the meow, the tiny paw sliding underneath, that's not manipulation. That's your cat saying, I need to know you're okay. Think about that for a second. How many times have you told someone, I just need to know you're safe? That's exactly what your cat is doing. Every single time. They think you're vulnerable, and they want to protect you. This one is going to change the way you see those bathroom visits forever. Have you noticed that your cat doesn't just follow you in and leave? They stay. They watch. Sometimes they sit right by your feet with an expression that looks almost serious. What most people don't know is that in a multi-cat household, or in the evolutionary memory of a solitary hunter, the bathroom is a high-risk zone. You're stationary. You're enclosed. You're not watching your surroundings. Your cat knows this. A study from the University of Veterinary Medicine in Vienna found that domestic cats retain many of the social and protective instincts of their wild ancestors, particularly around moments when their bonded companions appear physically vulnerable or still. Your cat has decided somewhere in that small and ancient brain that when you are sitting still and enclosed, you need a guard. They're not laughing at you. They're not being weird. They are protecting you with everything they have, which, yes, is a 7-pound animal with questionable combat experience. But the intention? Completely real. If your cat follows you into the bathroom and just sits there watching the door, watching you, that's them saying, "I've got you. Nothing's getting past me." And if that doesn't make you want to give them the good treats right now, I don't know what will. It's about routine, and you are the routine. And if you've ever wanted to understand your cat on a level that most owners never reach, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It helps us reach more cat owners who want to build a deeper, more real connection with the animals they love. Now, thus, back to something that's easy to overlook. Does your cat follow you to the bathroom at the same time every day? Morning routine, maybe? Before bed? What most people don't realize is that cats are creatures of extraordinary temporal awareness. They don't just love routine, they depend on it. And research published in the Journal of Veterinary Behavior has shown that cats can track time with remarkable accuracy, often anticipating their owner's movements before they happen, based on patterns they've observed over months or years. Here's what that means for you. Your cat doesn't just follow you to the bathroom. They follow you because your bathroom trip is a signal. It means the day is starting. It means they're awake. It means I know what comes next, and I know it because of you. You are not just part of their routine. You are the routine. Every morning when they pad in after you, sit on the edge of the tub, or perch on the counter while you brush your teeth, they are synchronizing with you. They are aligning their internal clock to yours. They are saying, as long as I can track you, I know where I am in the world. That's not dependency. That's devotion. The slow blink isn't random. It happens here. Have you ever caught your cat sitting in the bathroom doorway just looking at you? Not anxious, not playful, just calm. And then they blink slowly, like the world is moving in half speed? Here's what's really happening. The slow blink, what researchers call a positive emotional anticipation cue, is one of the most studied forms of feline communication. A landmark study from the University of Sussex, conducted by Dr. Tasman Humphrey and Professor Karen McComb, found that cats use the slow blink specifically with humans they feel safe with. It's a deliberate signal. It means, I am not threatened by you. I choose to be here. I feel at peace. And here's what's remarkable. That same study found that when humans slow blink back at their cats, the cats were significantly more likely to approach and show affiliative behavior, affection, closeness, contact. Your bathroom is, for many cats, the place where this happens most naturally. Why? Because you're calm, you're still. You're not rushing toward them or away from them. You're just there. And in that stillness, your cat looks at you and chooses, freely, to send you the softest signal in their entire emotional vocabulary. A slow blink in a quiet bathroom is your cat saying I love you in the only language they have. What they're really doing when they stare at the wall and follow you in. Here's one. Most owners get completely wrong. Sometimes your cat follows you in, ignores you entirely, and just stares at a corner or a spot on the wall. You assume they've lost their mind or they're seeing ghosts, and you scroll through your phone while they conduct their bizarre investigation. What most people don't know is that this behavior, especially when it happens in small enclosed spaces like bathrooms, is often sensory investigation. Cats have up to 80,000 hertz of hearing range, compared to the human ceiling of about 20,000 hertz. They can hear pipes vibrating inside walls, insects moving behind tiles. Air pressure shifts from ventilation systems. Research from Louisiana State University on feline sensory processing confirmed that cats in enclosed spaces often display heightened investigative behavior because the acoustics amplify sounds that are completely inaudible to human ears. They're not ignoring you. They're doing their job, scanning the perimeter, checking for anomalies, making sure the space is safe. For you. Even when it looks like they've forgotten you exist, they haven't. Everything they do in that room is, in some way, about keeping the environment safe for the person they've decided to protect. They miss you more than you know. This is the one that stays with you. You've probably never thought of a bathroom trip as an act of love. But let me ask you something. How long are you actually gone? 2 minutes? 5? To you, it's nothing. A blink, a pause in the day. To your cat, it can feel like abandonment. A study published in Applied Animal Behavior Science by researchers at the University of Florida measured cortisol levels, the stress hormone, in cats after varying periods of separation from their owners. Even short, unexpected separations produced measurable stress responses in cats with strong attachment bonds. Your cat follows you to the bathroom because the moment you walk away, something in them activates. An old alarm. A quiet panic. Where are they going? Are they coming back? How long until they return? And then you open the door and they're right there, looking up at you with those enormous eyes. And something in them settles. There you are. Most owners see that moment and smile and move on with their day. But what's happening in that second is extraordinary. Your cat experienced a micro-separation, a micro-reunion. And in the reunion, they felt relief. Real, physiological relief. Because you came back. This isn't just a cat being a cat. This is love. Not the love in movies or greeting cards. Not love that announces itself with grand gestures. This is love that follows you into a small tiled room at 7 in the morning and sits at your feet without asking for anything. Love that guards a door it could never actually defend. Love that slow blinks at you while you brush your teeth and then walks out like it never happened. Think about that for a second. Every morning in the smallest, most ordinary moment of your day, your cat is choosing you. Deliberately, quietly, completely. They cannot say it in words. They don't have them, so they say it the only way they know how. With proximity, with loyalty, with the soft press of a paw against a bathroom door at 7 a.m. That's not just a quirk. That's not just a cat thing. That is the most honest thing another living creature has ever said to you. Unspoken, unasked, and completely, entirely real. If your cat follows you today, stop for just a moment, look down, and understand what you're really seeing.